And this is the global forecast for July 2017. Let's start with a little bit of astrological education here. Retrogrades. A planet can only be retrograde when it is the opposite side of the Sun from the Earth, or at least as far as the horoscope goes, the geocentric horoscope. In real terms, it means it's only retrograde when it's the same side of the Sun as the Earth, when you can see it with the naked eye and it appears to be moving backwards against the backdrop of the stars. The exceptions to this are Mercury and Venus, because they're inside the Earth's orbits, but all the other planets, they can only be retrograde in a horoscope when you're looking at a chart when they're the opposite side of the Sun, and in reality when you look at the sky we're on the same side in the dark hours. The reason I'm saying this is because Pluto is now retrograde, it's opposite the Sun. Neptune is now just started to go retrograde. It's about 4 signs away from the Sun. Uranus is going to start going retrograde in a month or so. Saturn is firmly retrograde, beginning to slow down. Jupiter has just stopped going retrograde and starting to move forward. None of the outer planets are making any new patterns. They're all slowing down or just starting to speed up. So the ongoing patterns are still the same. Jupiter will square Pluto as we get into early August, and the angst and the extremism is going to continue until that time. Add to which we've got the eclipses in August as well. That's going to really ratchet up the pressure, particularly on America, with the total eclipse of the Sun over America, and I will do quite a bit of stuff on that later this month. At the daily level, there's a lot of planets changing sign. Of course, the Sun changes sign this month, as it does every month. It's going to move into Leo around the 22nd. But there's a lot of other planets changing sign. Venus moves into Gemini, out of Taurus, on the 5th of July. Mercury moves into Leo on the 6th of July. Mars moves into Leo on the 20th of July. Sun moves into Leo on the 22nd, and it is the Leo new moon, the first of 2 new moons in Leo this year, on the 23rd. So over the period of 23, 24, 25, we've got Sun, Moon, Mercury, Mars all in Leo. And then on the 25th, Mercury moves into Virgo. This is the start of a long-term Mercury retrograde shadow. It's actually starting around the 24th, because Mercury will move forward to about 11 degrees of Virgo, stand still opposite Neptune for a week or two, and then go retrograde back into 28, 29 Leo before moving forward again. So the actual whole retrograde shadow period is about July the 24th through to about September the 18th. The actual retrograde period is going to be 13th of August through to about 5th of September. But the shadow is going to be about a week and a half each side of that. So be aware that we're moving into retrograde shadow of Mercury in the last week of this month, and that a lot of things aren't going to work out the way they expect from that time onwards. Add to this that we're heading into eclipse season, and the eclipses in Leo and Aquarius next month are going to be accompanied by having Mars in Leo as well as a lot of other planets in the fire signs. So I do expect things to get quite feisty, hopefully quite positive as well for most people. It'd be lovely to presume that the worst of the crises and trauma is over, and I honestly think that by the time we're into the second week of July, the worst of the dynamic aspects are over. The second week of August, when Jupiter is squaring Pluto for the final time, that will be interesting. First week of August actually, but from then on, once we're past the eclipses next month anyway, I honestly think the hardest time of 2017 is behind us. I look forward to this with pleasure. This month everything's changing sign, everything's standing still or moving forward or going backwards. It's a preparatory month. There's a sense of imminence and preparation. August is going to change a lot of things. Catch you later, world. Bye.